say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that shit on me now, we don't play like that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to First John. 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to First John, I read verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Marshawn.
Out there teaching it like we teach. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. They
say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
On out there. Something wrong with the display. Reload. Remote real quick. Give me a second, everybody. We're about to get to it. Turn this light on for me. Turn. Yeah, turn. This is the other one. What's that? Let me see. Give me on YouTube. They say it's up then. Ain't nothing to discuss then. You hear me? It's up, Marshawn.
Gone. So who done messed up the church's money this week?
Oh my God. Now put us on matter of fact, right there. Is you muted already? No, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, there you go. All right. I'm sitting on the table. Yo. Okay, we about to get to it. Hold on. Wait a minute. The live drop. If this other one drop again, I'm gonna just leave it drop.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me restart it. What'd you say, Marshawn? Who done messed up the church's money this week?
Yeah, who done messed up the church's money this week?
Hey, you know you can't mess up the Christians' money. And you know they mad at us Israelites, boy, especially the ISUPK. We would turn holes in their pocket. You know what I mean? They ain't getting that usual paycheck like they used to.
Let me put the
hold on. Yeah.
Let me get the StreamYard in the chat.
This thing. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. Yep. Bear with us, everybody.
All right, I got the link in the chat. We got Officer Marwassar in the building, Officer Halakaman in the building. I think he's trying to come on.
Is that microphone on it? Yeah, it is.
All right, we should be good now.
All right, let me see. We got the clapper back up. I'm going to get another device for that clapper. I think it keep going out. All right, well, we on, everybody. We on. If we got friends Jose in the building. I know he wanted to do a live. Go pull him up real quick before we get started. Let's see what Jose talking about.
Shalom, my brothers. How are you?
Shalom, Jose. Hey, we can barely hear you, brother. You low.
Are you hearing me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you better. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you brother, man. I forgot you were African.
That ain't nothing. I'm still your brother. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that, man. You're still my brother. But I want to say something.
Turn your volume up some more.
Is that better?
It's still kind of low. Is he low to you, my Charlotte? Let me make sure it ain't me.
Listen, I'll say this to you, Cap. I'll give you respect.
That's better.
I'll give you respect for holding on to that Bible, bro. You're not letting go of that at all.
Oh yeah.
I give you respect for that. Because if I tell you God said kill everybody, you're gonna say you're damn right he said that.
Hey,
I gotta respect you for that, bro. I'll give you that respect. You ain't one of the fakers who gonna try and clean up. You say no, you can put a hit out on you if you fuck around.
I got you, Jose. Hey, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I appreciate that. What else is the black, or what else can the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man hold on to? You understand? That will actually fix their lives, all of their problems, and it is definitely the way of the Lord. You understand? Like what other thing can we hold on to that will help us out?
Well, I only have one answer to that question, right? African spirituality. You wouldn't expect me to say anything else. And if I said anything else, you wouldn't respect me if I said anything else. So that's how I feel. That's it for me. Because that is our culture, and that's what you have to fall back on. Just like you feel being an Israelite is your culture, I can't tell you to fall back on anything else. I have to respect your decision. It has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of understanding. If you don't respect that, what am I going to tell you? I can't tell you nothing. Because I see you every week. I see you every week with your brothers, and your brothers have your back. So what am I going to tell you? You're teaching black men how to clean up their life in a certain way, and brotherhood and unity. So I have to respect that. I just wish you would stop being so hard on the Africans, man. You need to ease up on the Africans a little bit, man.
Okay, let me help you out. I ain't gonna never stop being hard on the Africans, because Africans are part of our problem. You know what I'm saying? That we have here, that we have had here in the past. So, but this is what I'm saying though. And I'm just asking you, just for your, whatever you believe personally, will help black people here in America. You understand? With our problems, with our conditions. If you believe there is something else that might work, what would that be?
I said we have to, as Africans, we have to go back to our African understanding of the world.
Okay.
Simple as that. I am one who will talk about Canada, but I am not a practitioner. But when I see how they had this understanding that they should be in control of their immediate environment, I now understand why they did that. Because when you're not in control of your surroundings, you don't get to live the way that you want to. You have to live under other people's rules, and they wasn't for that. So now I understand why some people had to get slapped up. Because I feel that way about some people sometimes. I wish I could slap some people up and make them listen to what I'm saying, but it just don't work that way anymore. But they understood control of your environment allows you to live the way that you want to live. You must have that political control in order to be comfortable in your own environment. And that's the problem with us now. We don't have that political control, so we live in according to other people's rules. You can't live the way you necessarily want to live fully because you don't control the politics of your country. And I'm sure you would at least agree with that part.
I got you. So you think we are Africans? Is that correct, Jose?
I'll say there's more evidence for me for the Africanness as opposed to the Hebrew Israelite. I'm not saying there's no history of Israelites, but when you look at Kemet and what they look like, they certainly didn't look like me. Those people who they referred to as your ancestors, the Amu and the Hekakasu, didn't look like me or you at all. You look more like an Egyptian.
Who did they look like?
Anything else? They definitely didn't look like you.
You said they didn't look. Wait a minute. You said the Egyptians didn't look like me?
I said the Egyptians look more like you than those people who you would say were your ancestors. The Hekakasu. They didn't look like you. They drew depictions of those people that you say asked, and they didn't look like you. There was a definite phenotypical difference.
You're right, Jose. Israelites and Africans don't look alike. I agree.
Right, but what I'm saying is those people that Kemet represented as you saying your ancestors, they didn't look like you either. They definitely did not.
But the Israelites?
The Hyksos, or those people who you say were your ancestors, when they represented them, they did not look like you.
Yeah, they do.
The drawings don't look alike.
Our ancestors do. They do look alike. But
so the heads of costume look like you.
But the white pictures that they drew, no, they don't look like us. But when if you look up the Russian icons, they look like all the pictures depicting the angels, Christ, King David, all kind of people, man, all of us, all the Israelites. Guess what? They look like us.
Fair enough. They
look like us. But this is what I'm saying though. More so than a look, right? Because we know that there is a difference between what Africans look like and what so-called African American, what Israelites look like, right? But we don't go off of that solely. Okay, we don't go off of looks. Okay, but what we can say is that we have in the Bible, we have different things that was prophesied to happen to only one nation of people, right? And that is only that one nation of people that those things fit, that it could be. So let me ask you this: Did any Africans come into slavery here in America? Do you believe that?
Well, that's a clear historical fact that yes, there were people of African descent who were definitely enslaved in America, Europe, and the Caribbean, and South America as well. That's a historical fact. I'm not going to disagree with that. I just don't necessarily know if there were any quote-unquote Hebrew speaking among them. You could say Christians. You could definitely stretch it to Muslims, but I just don't see the Hebrew, the people who spoke Hebrew in that particular line of people. And that's where my understanding would end with that. I'm not going to argue with you to say that you can't show me something that says that, but I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to jump on the train and say that I've seen that because I haven't seen it. If you could pull up something to show me, then it's up to you. But I've never seen it.
I got you. Let me show you something real quick. All right, I'm gonna post something. I'm gonna ask you a question behind what I post. All right. Give me 1 second, Jose. Okay, you seeing this? Can y'all see my screen?
Con, sir.
Okay. It says broadside for sale of enslaved women and children from estate St. Joseph McCoy, right? Now look at this. Look what this says right here. You see that? This is from November 28, 1849. Who does it say this for sale, Jose?
You have to bring that bigger cap. That's small right there.
You can't. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, the one you.
Let me see if I can make it.
You
large.
make it big. I can see which one you're talking about because I can't see
specifically which one. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me pull the other one. Hold on, Salaki. Hold on, everybody. 1 second. All right, I think I got it now. Hold on, here we go. Let's see if this one is a bit larger. How about this? Is it bigger?
That just got some words. It says broadside for sale. Yeah, that's all it says.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just saying you can see this though, right?
Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very crystal clearly, yes.
All right. Okay. So now what does that say? Jose, this is from November 28, 1849.
Administrative sale of Negroes. The undersigned will, on the first day of January 1850, offer for sale to the highest bidder at Flint Hill in the county of St. Charles, a Negro woman and child and 2 likely boys from 5 to 8 years of age, belonging to the estate of Joseph McCoy, deeded to be sold in obedience to an order of the county clerk of St. Charles, made At the November term, 1849 terms, 12
Okay,
months.
So real quick, Jose, who does it say is for sale here?
It says Negroes. That's the term that he used.
Okay, so when has Africans ever been called or called themselves Negroes?
We have that is not a self-appointed term.
Say what you was about to say at first.
That is not a self-appointed term.
You was about to say we have never, right?
No. We have never used.
You weren't about to say.
Wait. We have. Repeat the question.
I heard we have. I heard you about to say we have.
Yes. They have referred to. They have referred to people of African descent as Negroes.
Hold on, Jose.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't switch it up now, Jose.
They have referred to people of African descent as Negroes.
Say it again.
The question that you asked.
Say it again for me.
They have referred to people of African descent as
Negroes.
Oh,
now you being dishonest. When has an African ever been called a Negro, Jose?
All the time.
And Jose,
if you look up that term in an old law book, it will tell you that Negro deals with people of African descent. That is the definition of a Negro. A black, a colored, all of those legally were people of African descent. Okay. That's what it was. Okay. They didn't do it with any other group of people because they had to define what it meant.
now Jose,
always said that.
Listen, Jose, you just flipped the script. You know, like I know, because you was about to say it at first, but you caught yourself. Didn't you hear him, Charlotte, when he was about to say It was right there. He was about to tell the truth. This is why I'm never going to lighten up on you Africans. You asked me to, but I would never lighten up when it comes to this. Because you had a hand in our captivity and being sold here. You know for a fact that there was no Africans that came here to America that was on no slave ship. You know that.
So where did they come from then?
Hold on 1 second.
Where did they come from?
No. I didn't say where they came from. I said that there were no Africans. Oh, I didn't mention where they came from. That's not even my point. I said that there were no Africans that came here to America on a slave ship.
If I could, I'd have won.
You got to pay attention. That's very true. Hold on 1 second, Jose. Go ahead, Marshall.
All right, I did a quick little Google search on the word. Do Africans accept the word Negro? It says I got.
Now you're moving the goalpost, Marshall.
No, I'm not. I'm not moving the goalpost. That is the question. That is the question that he asked you.
1 second, Jose. Hold on. Go ahead, Marshall.
It says, no, the vast majority of people from Africa do not accept the word Negro. It says preferred terminology. If you are referring to a person from Africa, the most respectful and accurate approach is to use their nationality or simply refer to them as an African.
Thank you. So here's what I'm saying. No African, it doesn't even say, I can, not myself. Jose, I can keep going back and I can pull these are flyers that they had out, right? Like newspaper articles.
Yes.
They were selling Negroes, they were selling slaves, and you're never going to find one that says African for sale. You're never going to find one. Yeah. You know what they are doing? That I can show you also. 1 second, Marshall, I got you.
Go, guys.
One other thing that I can show you that they are doing, Jose, is that they are making new flyer articles and newspaper postings and all of that, and manifestos, the different receipts, because I can show you those too. I can show you the receipts to where everything said Negro for sale. It never said African.
Okay,
so how do you explain? Hold on. So how would you explain them being called Negroes way on back when, since we first got picked up, to now all of a sudden you're saying that they're called, that Africans have been referred to as Negroes?
I'm saying the term was always synonymous, even in legal books, with people of African descent. The term Negro, African descent, black were all synonymous in the law books when they had Jim Crow laws. They explained that that is what it means. That was the legal definition of a Negro. They never said Hebrew. They never said Native American. They never said Hispanic. They didn't say Chinese. They didn't say Japanese. They were referring specifically of people of African descent. That is it. Whether or not the people accepted it is a whole nother story. But the term that was bestowed upon us was Negro. And that was a nice word that they used. We had to fight for Negro.
Of African descent, none of them was called Negroes. None of them.
I would disagree with you. If you look in the old law book, it would definitely tell you that Negro, colored, black, and African descent are all the same thing according to the Jim Crow laws.
All right, African perspective. Hold on, Jose. African perspective. Never mention Hebrew in there. This is the African perspective. I want to know if you agree with this African perspective or not. It says Africans have distinct identities tied to their specific countries or tribes. Nigerian, Kenyan, Zulu, Yoruba. Being called Negro is typically seen as unwanted foreign label that strips away their individual and rich heritage. Do you agree with that?
Now, I will agree with that with an addendum. The term Negro was intended to do so. The people never accepted that term. We never called ourselves that. It was intended for that particular purpose. So there's no disagreement there. Definitely not. But that doesn't make them any less African because they didn't want to accept the term that Master gave them. You would never accept anything that Master gave you. Because Master never had nothing good to give you to begin with. We know if you ask an African where they come from, the first thing they're going to tell you is their tribal affiliation. Definitely.
Let me ask you this question real quick, Jose.
With that, when they're characterizing themselves, then they will tell you what country they come from.
Jose, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So in the Bible, it says a certain people will be stripped from their heritage.
What color is that?
Were Africans stripped from their heritage?
Yeah, great.
I need to be careful answering these questions. But yes.
Okay.
Listen.
Were Black Americans stripped of their heritage?
Of course.
From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Clearly.
Do Africans know their heritage?
You mean continental Africans or diasporan Africans?
I'm talking about Africans, period.
Yes.
Go through them.
Yes, they do.
Yes, we do. Do African Americans know their heritage?
Yes, some of us do.
Are you calling yourself an African American, a Negro African American, or African American?
Well, I prefer the term American African because American African means you're an American of African descent. African American means you're an African of American descent. Is Elon Musk an African American like you? Elon Musk is nothing like me. He's a racist piece of shit. He's from Africa, though. He's not from Africa. He was born there. His parents are not African. He's an Africanist. That's not the same thing. He's definitely not an African. I'm not going there with you. He's definitely not an African. He's one of those Dutch who invaded Africa and took on this whole identity of an Africanist. He tried to make himself an African, but he's not. He can never be.
Is that door open?
Because African is not just a continental identity. It deals with a phenotype that he does not fit. There's a definite phenotype to an African. He doesn't look anything like that. What tribe are you from in Africa? Now, clearly I wouldn't be able to answer that question specifically. No. I couldn't answer that question specifically.
Babylon to Timbuktu. See what's on
I don't know. So I got you. That's not a usual answer for many American Africans. We don't know. I got you.
It ain't in there? I gotta see where that book at.
But what you looking for, Pat?
One of them book bags.
Go ahead, Jose.
Babylon to Timbuktu. Look at one of the book bags.
I've heard Hebrew Israelites make claims about 12 tribes, and I have never seen any historical evidence of any of those 12 tribes existing. Now, if I'm wrong, you can correct me, because I've never studied it that deep. But I've never really seen it historically, any of those 12 tribes.
You getting real low. Yes. You getting real low, Jose. I couldn't hear you. I'm
saying, man. I have never seen any evidence for myself of the 12 tribes that you say that you come from. Israelites, I could deal with that. They have a history.
Look under the
Hebrew, I can disagree because if Abraham didn't exist, then there's no such thing as Hebrew. But I'm not against Israelites.
So what makes you think Abraham didn't exist?
I'm just not convinced that Abraham was a historical figure. I haven't seen enough evidence for me to be convinced that Abraham was an actual person, just like several other people in the Bible. Hezekiah, yes, because they have. But
you said you believe you believe that there are Hebrew Israelites, right?
No. I said I believe that there are Israelites. But if Abraham didn't exist, then we have to. That's the only way they can
be Israelites. They have to come through Abraham.
No, Hebrews are descendants of Abraham. Right.
But I'm saying that's the lineage of the Israelites.
Right.
Yeah. I can accept. So he has to be there. You can't count him out.
Well, I could give you Israelites if you think. I'll give you Israelites simply because there was a place called Israel. So I could give you that one, but I'm not gonna give you Hebrew if he didn't exist.
Okay, but our forefathers don't exist. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the history. The accepted history is not the same as the biblical story, to me. And there's a lot of people who would agree with that.
So where are you getting your history from?
Well, if you don't know, a lot of these things that are validated was validated through ancient Kemet. Because if they didn't have the Kemetic records, they couldn't say that certain people existed. For sure. So I don't have a problem with there being an Exodus. Yeah. But that whole thing about them being enslaved for 400 years and them building pyramids, no. They got beat up by a king and sent back the king. That's what history tells us. And I have no problem with that. There was no enslavement in the history of the people who wrote the book. They didn't talk about that. So you're a Kemet believer. You one of those Kemet guys, then, right? I'm not a practitioner, if that's what you're asking, no. But I don't have a problem with the culture or any African culture. I wouldn't just dispatch an African culture.
So you know that African Kemet culture started homosexuality, right? Are you gonna hold that too?
I would say if you're looking at depictions of non-humans and saying that they're gay men, that can't work.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing.
So they were not men, so they can't be gay, because homosexual means man. They were not men. They were never depicted as historical characters.
You said what? Wait, whoa! You said homosexual means what?
Homosexual. The word homo means man. So homosexual means having sex with a man. Those depictions were not of men. They were of quote unquote mythological deities. So they can't be homosexual if they're not actual.
They have penises though.
A lot of drawings of imaginary individuals have penises and vaginas and
we didn't get down like that. we wasn't painting pictures and making sculptures of men.
Bro, I've never seen any pictures of any actual,
and that's white culture. That's y'all culture. I can have that.
Of actual people.
I don't want my brother to send me no picture of him with his rod hanging out.
Here's what I say to you.
I don't want to look at my daddy. Look, let me tell you something. I got pictures of my daddy, right? That was my hero. I don't want to look up at my hero and see his ding-a-ling. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I say.
My daddy ain't got no picture of him on my wall with his ding-a-ling hanging out. I don't know about that culture, man. That's your
Here's what I say.
You can have that. You can have that one, bro.
Here's what I say to you, Captain.
They don't get down like that. We don't make our women walk around with baskets on their head and they got their titties hanging out. You understand? Them titties belong to me. They're mine. I'm the only one that can see them.
Now here's what I say.
What is he talking about?
Now here's what I say to you, Captain.
We ain't got
here's
that.
Here's what I say to you, Captain.
We don't have that African culture. We are not Africans. Israelites are not Africans, Jose. I'm telling you, you can have.
Here's what I say to you. What you just said.
You can have that weirdo culture
with the imagery. I'm okay if you're uncomfortable.
You understand?
A lot of people are uncomfortable with it.
Hey, brother, Jose, that ain't us, man. That is not us.
If you're uncomfortable with it, then you're uncomfortable with it.
Jose, let me tell you something. That is not our culture, man. You understand? That is not our culture. That has never been. Do you know that Africans like worship cows so much that they suck on cows' butts?
I'll say this.
No, don't say that. I'm saying you know that in African culture, Africans worship cows and they suck cow butts. Huh?
I'll say I've looked it up and there's a reason for the practice.
All right, so what? What's the reason?
I know it's a reason for the practice.
Right, so what do you want me to tell you?
I'm just saying, you do know that Africans suck cow butts, right?
I've seen the pictures of them doing it.
Yes. Get on the mic. Get the mic and say that one. Hold on, wait a minute. We got the young man.
There's a reason why they do that.
Young man George said we don't do that. He's speaking for Israelites. We don't get down like that, Jose. We know it's a reason.
But listen, Captain.
We know it's a reason for all of the stuff that you Africans do. Okay? And y'all can keep that culture. You understand? Our culture that we got in the Bible is real clean. You understand?
I'll say this.
Real straight. Real straight.
Real
Captain,
straight.
I'll say this.
We ain't got. Listen, we're not sharing pictures of ourselves hanging out. You understand? Hand them to other men. We don't have any pictures of our guys putting his penis towards his mouth, sucking on it, talking about he's bringing life into the world, whatever the hell it is to me.
Once again,
we don't get down like that.
But hold on, Captain.
We don't get down like that, Jose.
But hold on. I understand your uncomfortability with that particular thing because it's a cultural taboo, and that's something you don't do based on the culture that you practice. I got no beef with that. That's cool if you don't want to have that on your wall. That's not your culture. I'm cool with that. But I'm letting you know it's not a man. It's not a depiction of a man. It can't be homosexuality unless it's an actual man.
You said, what's not a picture of a man?
Because there's a lot of people who look at that and don't understand it and just uncomfortable with the whole idea. I'm cool if you're uncomfortable with it, but don't call it homosexuality and make it out to be some type of thing that they're actually promoting men doing that. That's not the culture doesn't promote homosexuality. It does not promote sleeping with other men's wives.
Yes,
it doesn't promote that. No, brother.
Yes,
you can't show me. You can't show me in any primary text where it says that the culture promotes that.
Y'all culture does promote that.
No, brother, it does not. It definitely doesn't. No, brother. I'm vehemently
so let me
insist that it does not promote men doing that. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Jose, come on, man.
Bro, I keep telling you that. You see, look where you're going.
Jose, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Well, listen, bro.
This is where your culture goes.
Well, listen, Cap. I'm not going to Cap. You can think what you want to think because I'm not going to spend 20 minutes talking about it. If you don't like it, that's cool.
Okay, so Jose,
I can't convince you otherwise.
So Jose,
that's on you.
So Jose. Yes. Is this picture that you see on the screen, is this a legit picture?
I never said it was not. I didn't say you made it up.
I just asked you, is this a legit picture? That's all I asked.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't see two men right there? One laying like a woman with legs.
I'm going to say it again to you, Captain.
With his legs in the air, with his penis in his mouth.
Captain, you have the right to
with another one on the top of him.
All right, bro, but I'm not gonna.
With his rod going across the top of his butt.
You have a right to feel the way you want to feel about it.
No, I'm asking. I know I got the right. I'm not talking about that, Jose. I'm just asking you about this picture right here that we have.
Captain, I'm not gonna spend a half an hour discussing this. You have your view on it. Let's move on.
So this ain't homosexuality right here at its finest.
I don't have to defend it. I don't have to defend it. If you don't like it, you don't like it, bro. I don't have to defend it.
Homosexuality at its finest. A man sucking his own penis. Jose.
That's kind of hypocritical, Cap, because he wants us to explain who we are and what we are in our culture. And when we'll explain it all day long, but when we flip the tables on him and ask him to explain the crap that's in his culture that he wants us, our people, to hold on to bring us out of this oppression, he don't want to answer the question.
Hold up, Mashallah. Let me set the record straight. Right, we ain't holding on to this. You understand? The only rod I'm holding on to is my own. You understand? We don't get down like this. I don't want to look at my wall and see a picture of a man and his penis hanging out. I don't want to see that.
Nah.
You understand? This is supposed to be their God, and this is what Jose wants us to turn around and say that we are a part of. No, we not. No, we are not. Trying to join you, being like you, is what makes us like this right here.
Right.
You understand? And the Lord told us to stay separate from you all. You can have that. If that's what you enjoy, Jose, hey, by all means, brother. You understand? Listen, I ain't coming to find you to see what you're doing. I ain't looking for you to see what you're doing. All right? If that's what you enjoy, go ahead. All right? But guess what? We don't get down like that. All right? We love women up in here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women only. No snow bunnies. I know you see these soldiers of mine. You understand? And guess what? Don't none of them want you. All right.
Right.
Don't none of them want you. Snow bunnies. No. What they call it? The forbidden fruit. We don't want none of that. We don't want anything forbidden. You understand? We want our women. Okay. We want Israelite women. A whole bunch of them. That's it. All right. So yeah, he can keep that. Okay. He can keep that. Look, he dipped on that one, Mashallah.
Yeah, he dipped on that one, Cap.
He got out of there on that one. He said, "Oh snap!" He done pulled the ding-a-ling out on. And turn around. And he got to explain this now. He did not want to do it.
He can't explain it.
He don't want to explain that one out. Yes, absolutely, Jose. Yes, and that's the problem with those Africans. And I can say this too. Even before now, the so-called white man is he is a huge homo. You understand? Oh, listen, he can't stand his woman.
Right.
That Karen Head boy, he don't like her at all. But listen, before the white man was such a big homo, them Africans.
Yeah.
In the Bible, you understand? They were doing it first. Okay. Yeah, so, right. Like I said, and then look at what he pushed. He come up with pushing it and couldn't even defend it. This your culture.
Right.
This your culture. Defend it.
Yeah.
What it mean? What does this picture mean? What could this possibly mean? If it don't mean homosexual, if it don't mean gay, if it don't mean LGBTQ+, okay, what does it mean? Okay, and you see he ran. That's crazy. He ran. He got out of there. He got out of there.
I wanted to hear his reason on him sucking on cow butts. Yeah, I was waiting.
Oh man, yeah, he says a reason for that.
He says a reason. I want to hear the reason. I can't find.
It's a reason for all of this. You understand? It's a reason that he had his penis in his mouth because he liked penis. You understand? That's the reason. It's the reason that they suck on cow butt because they worship cows. We know the reason. And like I said, you don't see us running to do that. Even them so-called blackity black Negroes that love Africa and a word of dashiki and a turn around to celebrate Kwanzaa and all of that, they don't suck no cow butt. You ain't finna catch nan Negro that think he an African sucking on no cow butt. You understand? You ain't finna catch nan Negro with no goddamn picture on the wall talking about this is my God and this is his penis. You understand? You ain't finna see that. Oh, and you definitely ain't finna see no Negro with no plate in his lip. Plates go in the kitchen cabinet. You understand? That's where plates go. Plates go on the table with the food on it so we can eat. Plates don't go in niggas' lips, in sisters' lips. You understand? Sisters don't do that. Our women do not do. Show me one black woman that got a damn plate in her lip. Show me one of them. Jose, he back.
He back, Cap.
He back. Jose, show me one so-called African American with a plate in her lip.
I can't show you that.
You
what
can't.
we do?
You can't.
What we do?
But you can show me. We can show you these Africans, can't we?
So what's wrong with that?
Because that's y'all culture, man. Look at how stupid this culture is, man. Look at this culture, man. This is y'all culture, man.
So what do you want me to tell you?
And you want us to be a part of that. Why?
Bro, listen to me. I never advocated that you should be a part of anything. You asked me a question.
But you said we Africans though. So shouldn't we get back to being an African?
Well, bro, if you don't want to accept, if you don't want to accept you're an African, you have a right not to do so.
I would never accept being an African because I'm not.
But okay then.
So
the conversation.
I know that I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. I have accepted that.
But brother, I don't have no beef with that. I don't have no personal beef with that.
No. Wait, it ain't about no beef. You ain't got to clean up everything.
No. I'm just letting you know. I just disagree with you because I think
I got you.
The history doesn't bear that out.
Right, I disagree with you. I disagree with you as well.
Okay,
that's not our culture. That is not our culture.
All right, bro. Well,
I'm just trying to figure out why. Why is it? Why do you think that that's our culture when you know it's not?
Well, if that's not, I'm definitely not a Hebrew nor an Israelite. So you got to come better than that for me. I'm just one who has a problem, a personal issue with Christian and Bible believers. I didn't have a good experience when I was a Christian. And that's a fair statement for me to make from my personal experience with the Bible and Christianity. Simple as that. I don't got no beef with someone who's trying to clean up black men and put them in a specific position. I don't have no beef with that. Because as I always tell people, I meet you now, I think, and I might call you beast now, but before you became in the ISUPK, you were probably much worse than you are now. So if this is keeping you from doing something wrong and breaking the law, who am I to tell you that you shouldn't practice it? I can't tell you that because I don't know your story and your experience with a particular group of people. But it's not for me. I don't mess with the Bible because I don't think it's a book for me.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't think it's my people.
Right, I got you. But this is what I'm saying, though. Jose, I don't just want for my people to just do something that's keeping them from doing something wrong. I want them to actually do the right thing because that's what the Most High wants. The Most High wants all of his people, his chosen people, to serve and obey him. You understand? And so if you're just doing something, you're just a Muslim, but you stop committing crimes, and that's okay. You in the Christian church, and you used to be out here, shooting up the blocks and slanging and has cracking the rock and socks and all. No. I don't care because you stopped. That's good that you did. If a brother or a sister did stop doing whatever evil thing that they were doing, yes, that's fine. But guess what? There's more. There's more. So I want them to do the right thing by turning back to our God and leaving yours the hell alone. Leave your cow butt God alone.
Listen, I'm gonna say this again, Captain. As long as you're willing to accept that God was out there putting hits out on people and taking out everything moving, I have no beef with you because you accept your book for what it says. You believe in that book and you're going down with that book. There are a lot of people who are in the faith, Christian, whatever, and they'll try to clean it up, but the book says what it says. You have to accept that that's what it says. And if you're willing to accept that and deal with that backlash, then what am I going to tell you? You're not a hypocrite. You're not wearing a costume. You really believe that, and I have to respect that. You have your brothers around you who are trying to keep you on the right path because you believe that you're doing the right thing. What more could I ask on my brother, whether I agree with you or not? Because if you was out there selling crack, I will call you a crack dealing piece of scum. So now that you're trying to do something right, shouldn't I acknowledge that? Shouldn't I say my brother's making an attempt to do something with his life and he's trying to do something better than what he was before? I should acknowledge that, correct? Whether I agree with you or not. That means that's supposed to mean something somewhere. Whether I agree with you or not is not the point. But you're not the person that you used to be. And I probably should be thankful for that. That if I met you 15, 20 years ago, this conversation would have probably went a lot differently. You were a different person then. So I can respect that you're trying to change your life and do something better for your family. That's all I can tell you. I don't have to agree with you though. But I gotta respect where you're going and what you're trying to do.
I got
have to respect that.
So Jose, so I remember you wanted to set up a discussion with about the 42 laws of Ma'at, right?
I did want to do that.
Okay, so when you want to set that up? What day? Let's do it on Sunday.
That's a good question. That's a good question. We could probably do it next week Sunday.
Next week, okay. What's the title gonna be?
Well, you could call it wisdom text.
Let's actually put something on it. Let's put something like the laws of God or the laws of Ma'at, something like that. Like which one is better for black people?
We could work with that. I could work with that.
How about that? Which is better for black people, the laws of God or the laws of Ma'at?
I could work with that. I could work with that.
All right, mashallah, lock that in.
But I know I should probably try and bring some backup. Because everybody's gonna come out for this one.
Listen, bring whoever you need. It don't matter.
All right. But all right, okay.
Look, the young man said everybody can get it. He said, bring them on. Look, I got a sniper in the bit. Look, mashallah, I ain't know I got a sniper in here with me.
Yeah, I need to.
He said, I think I should can get it. Bring them on.
Let me be honest. Right. I think I should.
Right.
Boy. I don't know if we should get a mediator, or you think we a moderator, or you think we could just.
No, we don't need no moderator. It's just a discussion. Me, you, and mashallah, and whoever else you bring. You understand?
Well, I know mashallah always by his side, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
Of course he.
Right.
I know that. And he looked like he ready. And he looked like he ready.
And he ain't no African.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
He looked like he ready. He like he ain't been an African in a long time.
And listen, don't forget them other killers that's up there with me that you see too.
Yeah,
hey,
right.
Malak Ahmad ain't no joke.
Mashallah look like he ready. Like he haven't killed an African in a while.
You think he's fine. And look, the trooper, he ready to put some work in. These troopers coming here hot. They come here hot. They're ready to put in some work.
He looks serious. Enough.
Absolutely. We are serious about this. We are serious about the Most High.
And that is why I say.
You understand?
And that is why I say I have to respect the discipline and the brotherhood that you show. That means something. That means a lot. I'm never gonna. I just have my personal church hurt that I'm dealing with, and that's okay because I didn't have a good experience with the Bible.
Yep.
So you can thank your Christian brothers.
Yep. We're gonna. Who is the awakening? What is he talking about?
I didn't. I think that's that one dude.
Said, what are you talk? Hit the link, man, so I can see what you're talking about. So we can set up whatever it is you want to talk about Genesis and what. You're talking about somebody run. Hey, I done told all of you trolls yesterday on DMG's live that if y'all come on here with that trolling mess, talking about somebody running, I'm going to get him because he's supposed to have better control over his sons and his daughters. As we can see, he do not. Y'all embarrassing y'all daddy. All you got to do is call him and tell him and say, Daddy, I want to have a discussion with that Cap guy. You understand? And your daddy will set it up.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, all right, Jose. Well, click the link, brother, and come on up.
Well, at least what?
Go ahead, Jose. What you say?
Well, Cap, at least give me credit for not hiding in the. At least give me credit for not hiding in the background and being a punk. At least I came up to talk to you.
Oh yeah, no, you good.
So give me credit for that. I wasn't no punk. I didn't hide in the back.
Yeah. No,
let me ask you, hey Cap, before you go, let me ask him one more question, Cap.
Hold on 1 second, mashallah. You always get credit. You know what I'm saying for having a discussion. You always willing to have a discussion with me. So I'll never say that you a punk. You know what I'm saying? So you good. Go ahead, mashallah.
All right, quick question for
Yes,
Jose. You know, I'm familiar with you. But I'm not familiar with what your belief system and stuff like that. What I will ask you is, you seem like a fair man and you believe in justice. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that the people that did harsh things to black people, they should get the same thing in return? Or should we just forgive everybody? Is that what my teach?
Let's just say my ancestors definitely.
You went out, Jose.
Yeah, I don't hear him, Cap.
Yeah, he went out.
All right, well, he probably answered when he come back. It's all good. Sound like he's fighting over there. Sound like he's fighting.
Jose, make sure you fix your audio for the discussion next week. Make sure you got it right.
Did you hear me?
No, we couldn't hear you. We can hear you now. Go ahead. He dropped. He'll be back. But real quick, I'm gonna read this from this book, Babylon to Timbuktu. Right. This is from Rudolph Windsor. He went and actually did some real research. Okay, and he found out that the people now, Alex Haley made the movie Roots, right, and had us sold in that movie as if we was Africans. Okay, that ain't true. None of the people, the men and women went on them ships, were Africans. None of them. All right, and I'm gonna show you what he found. It says, and this is from, like I said, Babylon Timbuktu, page 84, and it says, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. That's what it says in this book that this brother Rudolph Windsor had went and did. He went and did some real research. He didn't do like Alex Haley. You know how they just take a bag. You understand? They just take the bag and make any doggone thing. No, he didn't say that those people that went on them slave ships were black Africans, because they weren't. They were Jews. They were Israelites. All right. So I just wanted to say that real quick. And then Jose, you got something else you wanted to say real quick before we get out of here? I mean, not well, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just move on with my topic. But you got anything else you want to say?
No, I want to make sure you heard my answer to the question. My answer to the question is, my ancestors definitely told me you should treat your enemies as your enemies and your friends as your friends. So I don't think my ancestors would have had a problem with whipping their enemy's ass and not feeling bad about doing it after they did. So I definitely can understand that you should treat your enemies harshly, apparently.
Yeah, okay, well, that's good, Jose. You shouldn't have came on here asking me to lighten up on you Africans. You know you
Not me. I said other Africans, not me.
You Africans are
This ain't me, bro. I said other Africans, not me. I ain't get that from you at all.
All right.
I expect it.
All right, Jose. Well, look, just be prepared for next week, man. All right. Hey, Jose, matter of fact, wait a minute. Before you go, take the number down here to the school.
I think he jumped off. Oh, he's still on.
You still on?
Yeah, he's still on. I know you seen the play, Cap. You seen the play coming.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you still chopping, Jose.
Yeah, Jose over there struggling. I'm putting him on mute.
Fact, Jose, if you heard Mashallah, put the number to the St. Louis. Matter of fact, I do it.
Okay,
I'm gonna put this in this chat.
And if anybody want to join, the link is in the chat. I'll go ahead and put that back in there as well. Let's see.
Yep, there you go. I just put it in there.
Okay, come on, sir.
All right. So yeah, so real quick, I'm gonna read something else here. From this right here. All right. This is page 88. This is the same book, Babylon to Timbuktu. It says Africa had amassed over 1 million Jews. These Jews began a continuous migration to the region of the Niger River. Now, understand that it says that first 1 million went over there. 1 million Jews went over there, right? Then it said we had a continuous migration. Jose thought he was making a point when he said, well, where did they come from? I didn't make a point about them coming from Africa, because when you do some research, you'll find out that our people did flee into Africa. Just think about someone that has a warrant, right? You're a so-called African American, and you have a warrant for your arrest, right? Whatever state, whatever city you live in, right? Are you going to go hide where all of the white people are at, where you can stick out like a sore thumb? Or are you going to go hide amongst some people that look like you to where you could, be ducked off, to where they can turn around and, wait a minute, man, they say all niggas look alike. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or is you gonna go out and like out here in Chesterfield? It's all devils in Chesterfield. You understand? You gonna go out there and try to walk to the goddamn store if you want to, be driving down the street if you want to. They whoop, they right behind you. Because guess what? You the only Negro out there. But they went and they hid in a place to where they would blend in. You understand? That was the whole point of that. All right. So then I'm gonna read a little more. It says, according to the researchers of Nahum ST.LOUIS, the tradition of the Jewish traders in the Sahara stretches back to biblical times. ST.LOUIS continues, and it is not at all surprising to encounter in every part of the desert traces and even survivals of a primitive Judaism, which at one time played an important role in the whole region of the Sahara from Senegal to the very borders of Somaliland. So, of course, now we know Judaism is a religion, you know what I'm saying, that was created by white people. So, but what they're saying is the custom, the culture of the people that fled, the Jews that fled into Africa, they had their culture and their we say religion, we say their faith, right? They had it on, all right. And then they said they could find traces of it. So when you see certain things on the wall down in the tombs in Egypt, guess what? You see some Israelites. You'll see the one picture. Find that one picture, mashallah, where the brothers had the fringes on their garments. See if you can find that one. Find that one for me, then play that one on the screen. I forgot what that one is called, what that picture is called, but just look it up. To where the brothers, they was all in a line, about 5, 6 of them. You'll see fringes at the bottom of it. Yeah, it was traces of our culture in Egypt. You understand? Because we were, guess what? We was enslaved in Egypt. We ended up, how we got there is Joseph. They ended up selling their brother Joseph to it was a Palestinian, right? And then they went and sold him to the Egyptians. And then that's how he ended up there. Moses ended up there, right?
Right.
He was put in a basket in order to save his life. and sent up the river, and an Egyptian woman found him and took the baby in, right, and raised him as an Egyptian. But he knew that he was not Egyptian. They didn't brainwash him and say, you are an Egyptian. You're one of us. He knew that he was just being raised by them people, but he knew he was an Israelite, right? And he ended up seeing the Egyptians oppressing his brothers, okay? So then when Joseph, when there was a famine in the land, and I'm gonna just say this real quick, just to run through this so I can finish the book and then we can get started on the topic. When there was a famine in the land, there was no food anywhere. Guess what? Joseph had a prophecy, and he ended up storing a bunch of food because what was his title? What was his title there?
I know he was like second in command, but I don't know.
I forgot the title. Yeah, Halak, find that title that Joseph went under when he was in Egypt for me. But he was the man in Egypt. You understand?
Oh, sir.
And he turned around and he stored a bunch of food. And guess what? Nobody else had food but Egypt. And so everybody went down there. You understand? Joseph's brothers went there to go get some food so that they could live and not die. And so turn around, Joseph had put what was it, a gold cup? He put a gold cup in one of their bags. And then made it like, okay, go find that cup. Those men that just left, they got it. So they went to him and they said, yeah, sure, give me this cup. He said, I put it in there because I recognize you. You ain't recognize me. I know y'all my brothers, right? So they turned around and that's when he said, come on, y'all finna move down to Egypt with us. You understand? And they moved there. They stayed in the land of Goshen. They was totally separate from the damn Egyptians. They was not one. They was not family. They did not treat us well. They turned around and said that it was their culture for them not to eat with us. You understand? Yep. That's what the Egyptians said. So I don't know what Jose is talking about we Africans. No, we not at all. Because they still feel the same way about us. I have had several Africans tell me that, oh, you're not a real African. And I know
Akatas. They call us Akatas.
They call us Akata.
That's right.
Picker. That's what they call us, cotton picker. Because they know none of them was picking cotton. They sold us to the white man so that we could pick the cotton. They know it. They know it. They know it. You got that title?
Come, sir.
What was it, brother?
Joseph's the correct title. The name is Viceroy.
Oh, okay.
Viceroy. I can read the definition.
Just make regular. Just make it simple.
It is a high-ranking official appointed to govern a county, colony, or province.
Okay.
In the name of and as a direct representative of a monarch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So Joseph, he was made the man because of what was that prophecy that he had? It was a dream that the Pharaoh had, and of course, the Pharaoh didn't know that Joseph was a man of the Lord. And he had that. Matter of fact, that's why his brothers ended up selling him because of a prophecy that he was telling. He thought that he was saying, "Damn, is he talking about he finna rule over us?" Right. Hold on, wait a minute, he tripped. And they turned around and sought to get rid of their brother, and they did. And that was terrible. That was terrible. I love all my brothers. I don't want to get rid of none of them. You understand? I want all of us to go through this thing together. Okay, I don't want to be without my brothers and my sisters. But that's what they did, though. You understand? They felt that dream, that vision, or the prophecy that he was telling was, and guess what? He did. He actually did rule over them. You understand? He was the man in Egypt, and they had to move there, and he had to take care of them. You know, but just thank God that he wasn't vengeful. You know what I mean? And to say, "Oh, hell with them, man. They sold me, so hey. Oh, you need some corn? Oh, we ain't got nothing." You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all want some chicken wings? You know, niggas love chicken. Y'all, oh, we ain't got no chicken. You know what I'm saying? He could have turned around and let them all just wither away, but he didn't. He took his brothers and his father and his family in. Okay? So, but real quick, let me read just a little bit more of this. And it says, as I have mentioned earlier, this region that extends across the entire width of Africa below the Sahara Desert from Senegal to Somaliland is known as the Sudan or Black Africa. Between the 2nd and the 3rd centuries, the Black Jews of Arabia continued migrating across the Red Sea to Ethiopia. The largest exodus of the Jews occurred during the persecution by the Arabs led by Muhammad. He had said on his dying bed that he wanted Islam to be supreme throughout all of Arabia. So, and like I said, and there's more in this book, you know what I mean, that I got. But I just wanted to read that a little bit for our people to understand that we did not come from Africa. Okay, our homeland is Israel, and we fled there because guess what? Roman persecution and slavery, like what the book said. Here come the devil trying to find the people to enslave. And who did he pick? He picked God's chosen people. And we ran, you understand, so that we wouldn't get captured. And we went and hid amongst the Africans. But guess what the Africans did? The Africans knew that we were not people. They knew we was not family. And they sold us to them. So we ain't gonna never forget that. You understand? We ain't gonna never lighten up on an African. Damn that. You understand? When they are part of the reason why we are here in this mess. Okay? Because they sold our ancestors to them.
So like what could, sir?
Go ahead, Art.
That's the reason I asked Jose that question. If you're a fair and just man, you know what I'm saying? Should we get the same justice that was done to us? And, you know, when it comes to us getting our justice for what was done to us, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see a nigga get justice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody else, you know, wants to get their justice and they want us to forget. Man, that's one thing Black people have to understand is that these are your enemies. You know what I'm saying? They never want you to get justice on them because it affects them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to come together and make this thing happen like you say, Caps. A lot.
Damn right. And we gonna do that. Real quick, let's get to these videos, man, before we get out of
Okay, come on, sir.
Yeah. Because, boy, these goddamn church, they beg too damn much. They are always begging for something. And look, they getting just as bad as these damn women talking about they man got to make 100K in order to be with them.
Hey, Cap, look. We just seen an instance that just came up with Deacon Hakai. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want y'all a Christian.
My God.
He's gonna beat you, he gonna threaten your whole family.
Yeah, hit you for 60.
He gonna take all your money, he gonna pimp you out. Oh my God, Cap. It's been going crazy.
60 grand. Let me show you what the Christian church is all about. Look at this video, man. Watch this.
It's low, Cap.
Huh?
It's low, it's a little low.
Oh, she ain't doing nothing but singing.
Oh, okay.
That's all she doing. You know how they do. But
right.
She just up there singing. The song ain't important on this one, but just check it. Just listen. Watch. He making it rain on that hoe. Look at it. And she just standing there like she's fucking stupid. This is disgusting, man. Why in the hell is you doing your sister like that? Why are you throwing money at her like she's a whore? Like she's a stripper, like you at the club. The church is the strip club.
Yeah, it is.
As soon as they catch the Holy Ghost, the dresses is going everywhere. Every dress is up over every woman's head. Look at this dude, man. This is crazy. Why are you doing that? Do you know I could not see myself doing this to my sisters that come to the classes, come to the shows, come to high holy days that I really love. You understand? Throwing money at her like that. Like, come on, man. This is insane. This is what the church is all about, man. It's about that money. What that song say? Money, 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 money. This is what they all about, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then she just had to sit there. I know she felt stupid. I know she felt stupid because here this man is throwing money at you like you are a damn trick. Throwing it all in your face. Making it rain on you.
Yeah, but I believe if the camera was off, she would have been in there twerking.
Oh, you know that's coming. Like I said, had she had the fast song going, they'd turned up and they'd have been twerking. You know, the men twerking in the church too. The damn gay men in the Christian church, they all of them twerking, men and the damn women. The men compete with the women that twerk in the church. You understand? That is insane. But that's one. Let me get another. Show you how horrible these Christians are, man. These people are terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves, all of them. And I just don't understand why they are not out of business. Why black people keep going to these churches when these people play you just like that. Do you know that I would never return to a place if I was a woman and I have a man throwing money at me like I am a trick, sliding up and down a pole? Do you know I would never go to a place like that again? Because if this is the type of atmosphere and the type of men that you have in your establishment, I wouldn't want to be there as a woman. Fuck that song. Fuck singing that song. I would have took, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Right.
I would have said that instantly. You know what? I'm out of here. Put that mic down. I would have got out of it. But she kept singing. She kept on singing in the name of Jesus. Kept singing while this man is sitting here humiliating her. That's insane for some money.
Need that rent paid, Cap. That rent got to get paid some kind of way, ain't it?
I'm telling you.
That's the church's money. Ain't you supposed to be putting it in the collection plate? What happened to the collection plate?
Man, come on, my child. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait till the usher come to you and he go from one side of the pew, then he pass it all the way down, and everybody get their money in it until it get to the other end of the pew, and the other ushers pick it up, and then they step forward, all of them at the same time, and then they turn, and then they hand the bucket to the next one, and then they keep on going till everybody put their money in that damn thing. That's how it's supposed to go. You ain't supposed to be throwing money at booty and titty up in the church. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
But that's what they do in the Christian church, man. That's what they all about, that money. Yep. All right, let's play this one.
Lord, I'm asking for a single woman, listen to me, who is not married and you have 2 kids.
Now check this out. He wants a single woman. Now you know single women are known for their struggles with trying to raise their children by themselves. And listen to this LGBTQ plus, he's definitely plus, Pastor Jamal Bryant. Listen to what he says to this single woman, the single mother of 2 kids.
A woman who's not married, have 2 kids. I need you to bring me a check for $1,000.
Woo! Bring me a check for $1,000. Bring me a check for $1,000.
What happened to the 50s? What happened to the $20 in the 50s?
No, my child. All the money that you got, why you ain't giving her some money? Dang. Why you ain't looking upon your sister's troubles and said, wait a minute, single mother of 2. Wait a minute, I know she got it a little rough. I know times get hard. Let me see what I could give her. That's right. Why didn't he do that? He said, I want you to bring me a check. Watch this. Listen.
I need you to bring me a check for $1,000. I'm looking for one woman.
Say, is that all?
With a check for $1,000.
You hear the wife?
Damn.
They conditioning the people.
Right.
Coaching them. You understand? Say, is that all? Come on now. Is that all? 1,000? You need more? That's basically what she's saying. Is that all you need is 1,000? Because I got 3,000. I put 5 in there. You understand? That's what that's supposed to produce. You know, that's supposed to produce, guess what? More money. Is that all damn? Just 1,000? Like $1,000 ain't hard to come by nowadays. It's hard to come by now. Especially when a lot of folks have lost their jobs, still losing. Ain't back to work. A lot of people right here in St. Louis are not back to work due to the loss of all the jobs here in St. Louis. There was a lot of businesses that closed, and they keep closing. At first, it was the COVID-19. Then it was the damn tornado. The tornado that happened last year shut down a lot of businesses in this area. 2 of them, like right here across the street from the school. What was it? Steve's Hot Dogs and the ice cream parlor. Both of them, they was cracking at first. Stayed packed. They had to close because guess what? Over 5,000 families was hit right here in the city. There ain't nobody around here no more to even come to your establishment. So they had to close. You understand? But this man ain't say, let me bless this mother, single mother of 2. You understand? Because I know she having some hard time. Let me give her a check for 1,000. He said, bring me $1,000. Listen.
I need you to come as quickly as you possibly can. Don't hesitate. Don't deliberate. Where are you? That's you? You coming? But you married, ain't you? You're not married. Okay. Thank you. Hug her for me. Would you hug her? Tell me your name. Tawana. Tell me your name. Tiffany. Thank Tawana. She's supposed to be evicted April 3rd. It just got canceled. I need.
Now, wait a second. Wait one goddamn minute. If you don't look at this woman, you understand? Now, what he did, now I'm going to be honest with you. When I looked at this, and I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to play it without the sound, and I want y'all to take a look at the sister Tawana's face. Look at the sister Tawana's face. Okay, look at her real. She look like she really going through something. She looked like she is really going through something. Look at that sister, man. I really believe that he just called out an individual that's single with 2 kids. That ain't nothing hard to do.
Right.
We can go anywhere with a bunch of our people and say, hey, I need a single mother of 4. You understand? With 2 baby daddies. It's going to be a whole bunch of them in there like that. You understand? It's going to be a whole bunch of them with 4 kids that ain't got no man. They got 2 baby daddies. Whole bunch of them. So that's easy to call out. But if you look at her face, I think she is really going through something. And to ask this sister to give $1,000 when you know that she is facing an eviction, God is not going to tell you to, fine. What's her name? Tawana? Fine, Tawana. Okay. And then what gets me is it's always, God don't never get straight to the point with these preachers. Why didn't God say, call Tawana, right? Tawana is in your audience. Tell her to come to the stage. Tawana is single, has 2 kids, right? And she's about to get evicted, and we're going to bless Tawana right now. Why didn't God say that? Why didn't God say, what do you need to stop this eviction?
Right.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Half them people be working with the pastors.
Yeah, they do. You see the other one is, the Tiffany chick, she's definitely working with him. She's definitely working with him. That ain't how that works, man. Ain't no goddamn eviction just finna get canceled because you get no $1,000 check. You're going to be sitting on the concrete come Monday morning.
Right.
You took if she could have paid her, if she could give you $1,000, she could pay her goddamn rent.
Kawakan, sir.
You goddamn dummy.
Kawakan.
Put something on it or something. Shit.
Damn dummy. If she
Salakia.
had a check for $1,000, she could pay her rent.
Salakia.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
So that's how you know they be working together, because what you just said, if she had the money to pay her rent, why would she come give it to him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? So it's like they tell on themselves.
The eviction just got canceled. Jesus just paid your rent. You paid me $1,000 and Jesus paid your rent. Well, look at God. Like, this is ridiculous, man. And I cannot believe that black people are so stupid to where they fall for this foolishness every single week. Bring me $1,000. You know what? The eviction you about to go through, now that you gave me $1,000, oh, it just got canceled. It just got canceled. Now I want Tawana to come back and give a testimony and say, yeah, I went home and supposed to go to court for the eviction, and they told me, what are you doing here? You don't have any eviction. I want to hear her say that. I want to hear Tawana tell me that she got the eviction, it got canceled. It just got magically wiped away. Man, we got to stop being stupid, man. Black people got to stop being so stupid for these spouses. And then check this one out. Now we know the most recent money grubbing bastard there is. You understand? Who didn't pay his taxes. Listen to what he got to say about his members. Listen to him and money. Now you see Jamal Bryant, the first one throwing the money on. The first pastor throwing the money on the hole. You understand? And then now Jamal Bryant got chicks bringing them thousands of dollars to cancel an eviction. And now let's listen to Brian Corn, the one who evades paying his taxes and all kind of shit. He got money tucked in all kinds of places. Okay? Let's hear what he got to say.
Amen. I'm not under the curse. You can't put me back under a curse. I've been redeemed from the curse. The truth of the matter is, if you are only able to give 10%, it really reveals how stingy you are.
Ooh, good. Goddamn right. If you are only able, is that what he said, Marshawn?
Damn.
Yeah. Sir.
Let me play it again. I want to make sure I heard him correctly. Okay? Because I want to make sure that I heard him say, if you are only able to give your 10%.
You can't put me back under a curse. I've been redeemed from the curse.
And look, you got all the members' money. So no, you ain't suffering from no curse. Nigga, you doing good. You living good. You ain't suffering from no goddamn curse. Of course you not. Because your bills is paid. You riding cars. You flying everywhere you want to go, doing all kinds of shit, collecting money.
Right.
Remember that one video we played, Marshawn, when he said, listen, I didn't come here for your money, but I'm gonna get your money. I'm getting your money. Remember that one, Marshawn? He said, I'm your money. Don't worry about that. I ain't coming for it, but I'm going to get it. This is what Brian Corn said. I'm gonna get that money. You understand? But listen.
The truth of the matter is, if you are only able to give 10%, it really reveals how stingy you are.
Ooh, wait. If you are only able, number one, wait a minute. The Most High said that is all you are required to give is 10% of all of your earnings. Now you have a so-called man of God, a pastor, telling you that if you only are able to give 10%, you're a stingy motherfucker. You're a stingy bastard. You stingy nigga, you. Only giving 10%. Man, these preachers, boy, they something else. And black people are in the church. They in there, sitting there listening to this shit and didn't get up and start walking out. I should have seen every member in there walking across him while he talking, throwing up the deuces at that nigga and say, we out of here, dog. You can keep this. Right. You understand? That's what I should have seen, but I did not. They sitting there feeling bad because they think a man of God just corrected them and said, you know what, instead of giving 10, I got to give 20 now. I got to give more and more money. Why are they always begging and making you feel bad for not giving them money? You notice that's the only thing that them and God got in common. When they open their mouth about God, it's money. That's all it is. It's money. What did Cardi B, that song she said? Money. All the bad bitch needed some money. All the real nigga needed some money. Money, money, money. That's all they talk about. Whenever they go to the Lord, it's all about money. That's all they want. That's all they talk about. It's
Salakia the one.
Go ahead, Doc.
When I look at them now, for me coming into the truth 9 months ago, out of all the scriptures I definitely remember is Jeremiah 23:1.
Read it. Let's hear it. And while you get that scripture real, I'm gonna finish playing this video.
Because to whom much is, see, I want you to see something. Under the old covenant, they didn't have what we have, but the least they gave was 10%. We've been getting.
So there was some stingy bastards back then. There was some stingy bastards. According to him, if that's all you can give is your 10%, and you was a stingy. Let's keep going.
Even more than them. And to whom much is given, much is. Amen. When you really come into a revelation of what he's done.
And you hear how everybody going along with it? And that wasn't even talking about cash and dollars amounts. That ain't what that scripture is even talking about. So who much is given? Because guess what? He ain't giving out a goddamn dollar out of his bank account.
Right.
He ain't handing out dollars out of none of his accounts to his members, to the people, or the goddamn IRS. This nigga ain't giving up none of his money.
Right.
He ain't giving up none of his money. Too much is given, much is required. Then why you ain't handing some of that cash back then? Why he ain't handing out some of that money to some of the people that really need it? Since too much is given, much is required. You make a lot of money. You making millions of dollars. So why you ain't handing some of that cash back? It's because he's full of shit.
Done for you, how grateful you are, what he's done in your life. He never have to beg you to do anything. So I want to challenge you today to honor the Lord in your giving and know that you're in control of your harvest. Amen. I'm not under the curse.
Good goddamn night. These two slick pastors, man, always got some type of something to make you give them some money. You are in control of your harvest. First, he tells you that if you only give him 10%, you stingy. It just shows how stingy you are. You're stingy. You're in control of your harvest. If you want more money, you have to give more money. Basically, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Don't just give me 10%, nigga. I'm tired of that. You understand? I need some more. I need more than just 10%. Like, this is insane. Read that scripture out.
Kyle Khan, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
That's these Christian pastors right now that are destroying the sheep. They're destroying the sheep with throwing money at her while she's singing like she a hoe on a strip pole, like she's a stripper. Telling women that are about to get evicted, bring me $1,000. You know what? Oh, you got it. It's canceled. That eviction is canceled. It's over with. You can go home and lay down. You ain't got to keep packing. You can unpack. Oh, come on, man. You're destroying people telling them this mess. And now look at this dude. Destroying his members. Telling them scriptures like, to whom much is given, much is required, as if that was talking about cash.
All right, Cap. We got Salakia, sir.
What's up, Bob?
I don't know who we got on stage, Cap. If you want me to bring them on, I will. If you want to look in the back channel.
One second. We got you. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Salakia, my bad. Sorry.
Ain't no sweat. Finish the script, y'all.
Kyle Khan, sir. Give me 1 minute here. Verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord.
Damn right. That's a fact. The Lord got, I'm telling you, he got a day for you preachers. You understand? Right. Your day is coming. All right. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to play these last couple of videos real quick, and then we'll get to whoever we got on the stage. All right. Okay. Here we go. Now listen to this one, bro. Oh, my God. Listen to Juanita, but she always begging for something. Listen up.
She will know who she is when I say this. She sold a $2,000 seed. And the Lord said to tell her that there are some things that she's about to embark on that's going to bring, and I'm not talking about 1 million, 2 million. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 25 million plus.
Woo! Thank you, Jesus. That's where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to jump up and start shouting. You hear me? First of all, the woman said, oh, she don't know who she is when I say this. You went and you found someone that was able to give a substantial amount of money. They gave you $2,000. And guess what? The Lord said that you are about to embark on some money. And not no 1 million or no 2 million. Oh, no, we talking about that petty shit. We talking about 25 million plus. Oh, I skin it. They go, oh. I skin it. 25 million. You understand? You supposed to be shouting and speaking in tongues up in there for 25 million. Now check it out. Listen.
He said when she makes the decision to sow the $10,000 seed.
Good damn night. The Lord, now first, wait a minute. Why does not the Lord turn around and wake any of these people up themselves and say, listen, I want you to go to church and you sow a $10,000 seed so I can make you a 25 plus millionaire. They don't never say that. None of them wake up and say, God told me to sow a seed of $10,000 today. You know why? Because God ain't never told nobody to do that. I wonder how stupid do black people have to be? Because all of the years that these people have been prophesying and claiming that God is speaking to them and through them, when has God ever talked to the person directly?
Right.
And said, instead of her going, she's going to know exactly who I am, skip all the rigmarole. You understand? And get straight to the goddamn point. God should wake up and say, you know what? Keisha, you sold $2,000 last week. This week, do 10,000 and I'll make you rich. God ain't said that to nobody. Oh, it's always them that get the revelation. It's always the ones with the money that's getting the revelation from God for you to give your goddamn money. So since you sold $2,000, God said if you sold $10,000, then you'll get your 25 million.
He said she will see breakthroughs, and her breakthrough and her ministry and her mantle will be a mantle for money and finances. And she will be known as a woman that can make it happen. But the Lord said her season has come for the $10,000 seed. I am raising her seed because that will be her faith stretch. She's a
good goddamn night. Her faith stretch. That's a lot of stretch, Jesus. God damn. This is her faith stretch. Man, come on, man. I cannot believe that black people are this fucking stupid. to where they keep believing this mess and they keep going to these churches. They keep giving these people seeds and ain't got shit in return for it yet. Do you know who the only somebody is that took action against these people? Somebody give me an answer. Somebody tell me who could they think of out of all of the planet Earth who took action and actually did something about these people? Somebody give me the answer. Don't nobody know it? Anybody, give me the answer. Who took action against these people that was telling these lies like that? You got to know the answer. I know y'all know it. Come on, somebody give it to me. Who could it be?
Like your cap.
Go ahead.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it seemed like
ST.LOUIS, sir.
Hold on 1 second, word. Go ahead, Halak.
Seemed like I remember those, some type of incident that happened, but
come on, brother. Just tell me who the people is. Who did it? Who took action?
I ain't got it. All
right, don't worry about it. Come on, trooper. Give it to me.
I'm gonna just step out on a limb and I'm gonna say, I know the sheriff department jumped all over Creflo Dollar.
No. White people. Okay. White people. If you look up Joyce Myers does this same thing. She tells people, sow a seed and you'll get rich. And she promised all of her members, blacks and whites, seed after seed after seed kept pouring in. And guess what? No money was ever poured out. And the only somebody that went and sued her was white people. See if you can find me a video on that, mashallah. The only somebody that had the goddamn courage, because you can't tell them no bullshit. You ain't telling white people that I'm gonna get rich if I put some money. Do you know what that is to them? You know what that is to them? That's the stock market. You understand? That's trade. You understand? Because they believe in that. They believe in, you know what? Oh, okay. Got some stocks. All right, I'm gonna put 10 over here, and I expect to get $1 million. They'll do it. They into the stocks. They into trade. Okay? They into putting money up to get more money. But you Negro, all they want you to have is faith in Jesus. Faith that you gonna get a faith stretch. Ain't that what she said? That was a tremendous goddamn stretch. Woo-wee. From $2,000 to $10,000. If you want 25 mil, then you got to give me $10,000. That's a stretch right there.
To lock you out of one.
Go ahead, Doc.
But they remember the lady used to come on TV back in the day called Cleo. Call me now.
But
they took
no preacher,
right. They took her clean on off. Yeah, they took her clean on off. But the preachers come on every week.
Every week. Oh, they sued her. Them white folk, they sued her.
Yeah, they did.
Call me, baby. Call me now. Oh, baby. Yeah, they said, oh, no, we had enough of that. We had enough of her black ass getting millions out of us. Oh, no, we stopping this. White people don't play that. Only you black Christians fall for that stupid shit. So, oh, you know what? I see somebody in the audience right now that if you want a $40,000 blessing, you got to bring me $4,000 right now. Bring that money up here. Bring that money up here. Who want $40,000? Everybody trying to figure out who got the 4 so they can give it so they can get the 40. Fake stretch. That's ridiculous. You understand? That's insane. Last video, and then we're gonna get to whoever we got on the stage. Yep, that's insane, boy. These preachers, they something else. Now listen to, because this is where the black preachers from the white ones. You understand? They get it from the white ones. This is Paula White. Her last name White. This is Paula White. Okay? And listen to what she said. Uh-oh, hold on. Uh-oh, wrong button. Wait a minute. I had to make a U-turn on them. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Last video. Listen to Paula White.
$100,000 to come in. I want $100,000. There are people there. $100,000 to come in.
$100,000. I want $100,000 to come in. Hear me and hear me good.
$100,000. There are 10 people that could give $10,000.
And you see him giving the money already in the back. You see who was the first up there? The black woman. The black woman, the first one up there to start giving her little $2. All the goddamn money she got to this bitch.
There's 100 people that can give $1,000. Get a check, make it payable to Paula White Ministry. There are people that are watching right now. If you say, I don't have it, give $100. Bring up a sacrificial seed. This isn't for me. This is about kids that will die without you being obedient. There's only 3 envelopes. I'm not moving. I'm not going to lay hands on people till you're obedient. Get out of your seat. Come on.
Wait. I'm not going to lay hands on you until you obedient. Give me that money. Until you give me some, I ain't finna touch you. I ain't finna do nothing for you. I'm not finna pray for you. And fuck you. Give me my money. Then I'll think about it. God damn, boy, she diabolical.
Bring up a seed.
She said, bring up that goddamn seed or ain't shit popping. You understand? God damn, man, these people are diabolical. And I really hate, like I said, that our people fall for this mess over and over and over again, man. You understand? This is insane. Okay, so who we got? My Charlotte, where you at? Okay, the brother must have stepped away. How you pronounce
it?
Yeah.
I got a flag. I made it.
I said, how do you pronounce your name?
Vlasov. I'm Russian.
Vlasov?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said you made that?
Yeah, I made the flag. Hell yeah. We need an alliance. We need an alliance against the small heads. The Israelites and the whites. We need an alliance between the whites and the Israelites against the small heads.
I can't really understand you, man.
So, like an alliance, Israelites, whites against the small heads, the Revelation 2:9 people.
Okay, what about the small heads? What about?
We need an alliance against them, like blacks, whites.
We got to rise against them.
Alliance. We got to ally against them. Alliance.
You said so. You saying we should come together with you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, what's your nationality? What you identify as? What's your race?
I'm white. My parents are white.
You're white. Okay. You're white, and you're saying that we, the Israelites, should join you to go against the small hats?
Yes.
Okay, I hear you. And guess what? We're against you too.
Oh,
we would never join you either. We would never join no other nation of people. Let me help y'all. We are only going to join blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? Because those are God's true chosen people.
The Christians are God's chosen people. Galatians proves it.
No.
And Matthew too.
No. You have to be an Israelite in order to be God's chosen people. That's Christian. No, not Christian.
Matthew 21-43 says.
What does it say? Read it. Let's read.
Hold on, let's read it. Hold on.
You said what?
All right. Matthew 21-43. Therefore say I unto you, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you and given to a nation bringing forth the fruits thereof.
Okay, so if it's taken from us and given to someone else, then that means the Israelites don't have it, right?
Yes, the Gentiles have it.
Okay, so the Israelites just lost out, right?
That's what the prophecy says, and it was fulfilled because
so there's no point of us doing any of this, right? We should just drop it. If we didn't lost, huh?
We should preach the gospel because whosoever believes in Christ may have eternal life.
But you just said it was taken from us and given to another people.
Yeah, because in the Bible, these crucify Christ. It's a punishment.
So if it's taken from us, we don't have it, then there's no need for any of this, right?
Oh no, we gotta spread the word of Christ. That's the thing. Like Israel is the Christians. Everyone who believes in Christ is Israel.
Everyone should believe in Christ. But I don't agree with that statement.
What's your take on it?
My take is every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should believe in Christ.
Of course.
I don't care what other nations believe. I don't care if other nations do not believe. What? That's your daddy? That's your mom?
I ordered some food. That's it. Some food.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to get a whooping, man. I was gonna say that.
No.
Your mom about to whoop your butt when you playing with these black guys on the internet.
No.
Yep. So what makes you think that we should join together with you? Like, I don't understand.
Because we're both oppressed by the small heads. Like the small heads.
We're both oppressed by them. How are we both being oppressed by them? How are they oppressing you?
Oh, how so? Oh, communism, killing Palestinians, dropping the economy.
I'm talking about you. How are the small hats oppressing you? You said they oppressing
me personally.
Talk about them. We talk
me
about
personally.
Yeah, you said.
For example,
you said
for example, I got
oppressing you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So how are they oppressing you?
Well, let me give you an example. Here where am I? If you preach for the personality of Marshal Antonescu, like he was the leader during World War II in Romania, you're gonna go to jail for 2 years or get a fine. That's oppression because it's restricting my free speech.
That's where white people belong, in jail. You all are criminals.
No, we're not.
Livers.
Oh, hell no.
That's y'all history. That's y'all culture.
Nope.
Is rape, rob, murder, steal, pillage, plunder. That's y'all history. So all of you should go to jail. Y'all should go to jail. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with taking the white man and putting him in his rightful place of being in jail? What's wrong with that?
Our rightful.
How did white people? You said you white, right? How did white people get this country? How did they get this country?
America.
Yeah, how did they get America? How did they get America?
They colonized America.
What did they do in order to colonize America? What did they do?
They conquered it. Of course.
They conquered it. What did they do to the people that they conquered?
Interbred with them, like in Latin America.
They did what to them?
Interbred, like for example, in Mexico or Brazil.
Now we talking about interbred, man. Be honest. Now you showing that you're the devil.
The North American.
What did they do to them in order to conquer them? What did they do?
Some of them were eliminated. Like
come on.
Killed.
You said killed? What is that?
Killed. They were killed.
What else they do?
And they built settlements.
With the
land.
Take land that was each food, right? I know you think you're an animal for real, but
you can't eat through that mask, man.
White people are animals.
Pull it off.
White people are animals. Go on, take your mask off, man. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. Yeah, he's scared.
Nah, I ain't gonna take it.
He's scared. Look at him. He finna poke a hole through the mask and eat his French fries. Boy, you stupid as you be.
I gotta eat my fried chicken. I got some fried chicken in here.
Good night. Look, he tried to get down with black. Yeah, he got the fried chicken. You got any watermelon back there? You know,
I don't like
Kool-Aid too, Cap.
You got some Kool-Aid?
Oh, I got. Nah, it's not being commercialized.
Oh man, you ain't black here.
Oh, man. You ain't black here.
You ain't got no Kool-Aid.
Right.
No.
Oh man, you got some red salt for them hot wings? Huh?
No, I got hot sauce.
I asked you about the hot sauce. I said, do you have some? See, you see how you mess it up all. You see how we can't come together with you, man. You can't even get your sauces.
Why not, bro? Fried chicken is
good. Do you have some ranch with the hot wings? And you said, oh, I got hot sauce.
I ain't got ranch.
That's not what I asked you. But anyway, listen here. Let's read this scripture real quick, Halak, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, look, what's your name, Blossom? Blossom. Look, we're gonna check you later, okay? You said that we should join you to fight the small hats.
Because they're oppressing.
Let me help you out. we would never join you or any of your people to go against any people. We've done that before. Black people have fought in all of your wars. That's why you won every war.
My country fought in the Axis. Like
No. Listen to me. Our people has fought in every war that you all have ever had. That's why you won.
Not everyone.
That's why you won, because you put our people on the front lines. Y'all bitch ass was sitting in the back scared as shit while you put us, who you knew was real men and had some heart. You understand? And
black people fought at the siege of Vienna too.
Join you. They actually thought that they were going to join you, that they would be loved by you and be accepted by you. So they wanted to prove just how American and how patriotic they could be. So they accepted getting on your front line, and they all ended up dying out there. And when they came back from the war, the ones who did not die, you know who unalived them? Blossom. Who unalived the black people that was in the American war that came back and they survived? What happened to them? Let's see if Blossom will be
the honest. Civil War or what war? Hold on.
It was a bunch of them. Damn near all of them. What happened to them?
All right, let's pick the Civil War. They were liberated from slavery.
What happened to them when they came back from the war?
Nothing.
What did the white man do to them?
Nothing. I don't know.
He unalived them. Yeah, he unalived them. That's why we can't join you, man. That's why we can't join you. Hey, you know, hey, Blossom, since you're trying to get close to your black side, right? And black getting chicken and watermelon, right? And Kool-Aid. Let me ask you a question. Do you know a song, black song called Backstabbers?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Do you know a black song called Backstabbers?
Nope. Never heard of it.
The lyrics, it says, they smiling in your face. All the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers. You know what, Blossom? That's who you are. That's how we look at you. We look at you as a backstabber, man. You talking all that good talk. Give me that scripture real quick, Halak. Give me that scripture where his words were smooth as butter. This right here will explain Blossom to the T right here. You understand? This is you all day, Blossom. Listen to this, and then I'm gonna let you go. All right, and then you can come back on next week's show.
All right. Read the scripture, but for the record, my country had nothing to do with blacks. We didn't have slaves. We didn't even have them.
You said you white though.
Yeah.
So you would be an American, right?
I ain't American.
You not American? I asked you for your race. See, you showing just how much of the devil that you are. I asked you, were you white? You said yeah. And now you're saying you're lying.
Well, I'm white. I'm white. That's the thing. Like, ain't no problem.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is why we can't join you, man. You can't even be upfront and honest. You can't even be honest. You ain't got an honest bone. You ain't got an honest bone in your lying ass body.
Plus,
why would we join you?
We can give you Israel.
Do you know what happened? My brothers that you see on the screen, do you know something? They came here and they was honest with Commander Junior Han about who they were. You understand? And guess what? We have no worries and no issues with these brothers who they're honest. These are honest men. These are honest men. They told us exactly who they were, exactly what type of past they came from, and Commander Junior Han helped them fix it. You understand? And now they are soldiers right now, as you can see. All right? We don't have to play games about, I'm American, I'm white, I'm this.
Before I leave, you gotta join this Discord server that I'm not gonna type in chat. We host debates. We're like 30,000 people in there. It's a big Discord server.
Okay,
I typed it in chat.
All right, so let me share you who you are right here according to the Lord.
Oh yeah, share the scripture. I gotta take some bites.
Go ahead, take some bites.
Yep.
Cause boy, you look anorexic. You look like you don't eat. Go ahead, Maya. I mean, Halak.
The book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Did you hear Blossom when he came up here? He said, look at what I made. I made this. We need to unite. We need to align. We need to come together. Of blacks and whites and whites. We need to come together. His words are smoother than butter. He thought he was slick, but you ain't dealing with no dummies. Blossom, go ahead.
Khan, Adawan Khan.
And you hear him laughing? You hear him laughing? He is the devil. Listen to him. This is why you can fool them black Christians with that Blossom, but you can't get us, man. That's right. It ain't gonna work this way. Go ahead, huh?
Khan, sir. But war was in his heart.
War was in his heart. We know what you plan on doing. That song backstabber. That's why I brought that up. Because y'all smile in our face. But all the time you want to take our place. Eventually, it's going to be a knife in our back.
Oh, no.
We would never get in war with you. Why? So you can shoot us in the back?
Right.
No, we're not going to do that.
Do you think that we are that goddamn stupid to align ourselves with you? The man who is the devil the Bible speaks of. You say you white. So
no, Jacob is not the devil.
Blossom, no, you are. You're a white man. You said you was white. So you are the devil the Bible speaks of. Just stay white. Don't change it now.
Esau is the devil, and Esau isn't the white man.
No.
You know we come.
Don't try to wiggle out of it. Don't try to wiggle out of it now. No, he does not. Esau does not come from Japheth. Stop lying. You're lying again. You're showing
it was in Europe.
You're showing you don't know the Bible. 1 second. Let the brother finish.
Genesis 10.
No. Go ahead.
Khan. His words were softer than oil. Yet were they drawn swords.
That backstabber. The white man gonna stick a sword in your back. Try to go with him if you want to. He gonna do the same thing that he did to our brothers and sisters in the past.
Yeah.
To where after you go win his battle, then he turn around and do what? And gun your black ass down. So we ain't going for that, Blossom.
Nah.
We're not joining you. I've joined who I'm joining, and that's Commander General Yohanan. You understand? Right. That's our King Christ. That's the Most High. We ain't joining nobody else. Join my brothers and my sisters, my people. All right. So enjoy your chicken and your hot sauce on the side. All right. And get you a watermelon. Watermelons are good. All right.
Nah, I don't like those.
Get you a black diamond watermelon. Hey, if you want to join black people, you got to eat some watermelon. Go get you a black diamond watermelon. Ooh, wait. Get you one of them. All right.
I don't like watermelon, but the white man is not the devil. We're not the devil.
Yes, they are. All right, Blossom. Look, we gone.
Yeah,
all right,
drop it. Yeah.
We about to get out of here. All right, so you can tune in next week. All right, and listen, everybody, make sure y'all tune in to next week's show, next week's classes, ISUPK.com, ISUPK St. Louis, ISUPK Atlanta, ISUPK whatever city you in. All right, make sure you get down with the true priests and prophets of the Lord, not none of these goofies. Okay, not Blossom. They say, look, I made this. What, he thought I was going to be flattered by that? He thought I was going to be excited by that? I made this. Look, I'm going to make this. I'm one of you. We need to come together. We need to come together. We need to align. No, we don't.
No.
Ain't no aligning with you. None of the other nations of people, not African, not Russian, not Italian, not European, not whatever the hell you identify as. If you are not an Israelite, there is no joining together with you.
That's right.
There is no coming together with you.
Khan, sir.
You see how he did? Turn straight cloud and started lying.
That's right.
They can't help it, man. The other nations of people cannot help themselves. Right. They just can't help themselves, man. They can't help it. It's just in them. They all hate us, man. Every last one of them. All right. And you know what? In return, guess what? For the depths of my very, very heart, I hate you too. Okay.
Damn right, Cap.
Damn. And I only love blacks, Hispanic. What they do when they try to be sincere, they hold their heart and shit. From deep down in my heart, I'm being for real about this one. Yes, I'm for real about the first one, but I'm even more for real about this one. Is I only love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? And that's it. That's it. That's the only somebody I'm joining. And please don't ask me to join no group. Oh my God, it's gonna be a mistake. That's gonna be a damn mistake asking me to join your sloppy ass group, because that I'm not doing. My Charlie, you see what's going on in these groups.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. No,
and butt pluggers and sliders, and I'll slide on you and your whole family. Fuck what the Israelites talking about. That's what's going on in them other groups. That ain't going on in here, man.
Right.
That shit don't go on in the ISUPK. And this is why we say we the home of the truth, man. Because guess what? Commander Junior Hanna, he's not going for that. This is not the place for you to slide on niggas. We ain't sliding on no goddamn body.
All right.
You understand? This is not the place to take advantage of your woman. God damn it, if mine bringing me 60 grand, we building something. I'm gonna turn right around to her and say, baby, open your eyes and look at what we built. Look at what this money you just dropped on me. That was crazy. For the sister to trust you enough, because that's hard, man. That's hard to get a sister to trust you with them finances.
Damn right.
And this sister dropped her finance, all of it, she said. I believe her. Her back pay, her disability, all of it, everything she had saved, and said, hey, okay, hey, you are the man. I'll let you handle it. And this dude squandered that sister money, man, on clubs and shit, and hats and jeans.
Zeet. You
know what I mean?
Niggas love them Zeet.
Man, come on now. What the hell is wrong with you? Why don't you build something for that woman?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Why don't you take and build her a home? Now she got to beg for a place to goddamn stay. She got to beg for Pampers and milk. When she gave you $60,000, nigga, you should have went and built her a house. That's what I would have did. That's definitely what I would have did. Baby, you ain't finna be paying no more rent. We finna get rid of that. I'm finna build you a house, goddamn. You understand? I'm gonna take and rehab you something, find you something cheap on the market. What they selling them for taxes? It's all kinds of things that he could have done. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what's going on in them other groups. That's what's going on in them other groups. And with that, look, go to ISUPK.com, pay your tithes, get it all black. You understand? For the brothers, all black. For the sisters, start wrapping your head, wearing dresses to class and high holy day. You understand? Pay them tithes and let's get it. Get in the truth. All right. And with that, Shalom Israel.
Shalom Israel.
Shalom Israel.
All right, mashallah.
Yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Ready to